I said, he paid us our justice through the loss of his head. For our people have risen, given wisdom and taken his throne, then left him alone with the buzzards that shall peck out his eyes alive until his death. The for all of the last, after all of the lust, must have left all of us lost, right in the belly between the devil below and raining of hell from above. Because all of the bombs bearing down through humanity, busting us up. Just because of these books corrupted, shook crooks, took what we all were force fed to end trust, but were never seen, blinding our eyes, breaking the bend to be looked at, forever meant to be. Heard no, not even a word, till time thrusted love into the hearts we forever swore to preserve. For there's never a tale ever told by the dead. Instead we all know that a true untold soldier's shoulders are as heavy as the crown that rests and crested sitting upon his head. I said, bet, now let's get this revolution started.
Until a story so seemingly miraculous taught us of a thirst, we was an army of Draculas. Altar we couldn't afford to breathe, let alone feed our families, yet we had a lasting taste of a free being defeated, bleeding, our hearts are starved. So then we rose and chose to face, lest we forget to ever collect and take back, confronting the monster itself, costing the first king of this entire literal world to pay us these debts. For he paid us with the loss of his head. Yeah, in an unwritten lesson, a legend of an armorless political activist comes one from a fabricated apocalypse to exploit my own hypothesis, a self-proclaimed anti-corporal gifted and narco-pacifist, painting V is for vendetta in all capital letters, planning for a bigger and better. Viva la resistance. His piousness played part to lift his personal persistence. Faith slowly slipped his heart into hate-filled superstitions. One can't reach here from there, from this specific type of a distance, pushing a pack to bury a hatchet that severed his soul from his very existence. People are now promptly getting disposed of properly for speaking poor against the horror within the power of a monopoly, manipulating poverty, fire-relating anomalies, manifesting madness to mutilate this monotony. For on the lighter hand was a blind man standing upon ash with a gun and a grin, smiling again at the empty bottom of a gas can. For the quicker he poured liquor into his belly, he figured it's better half ignored life's problems rather than solve them. He then pulled his way out through a squeeze of his trigger. Every emotion and movement must have no margin for error. Millennia past our past, prophesizing this merging of error stars will burst, burning a resurgence of thirst, entwining time between the limelight of a 42-way mirror. I said his praise, our justice through the loss of his head. But this we was an army of dragons.